Hello, welcome back to the Old Shot. Today's video is about a camera I was given just recently by a friend from the club. That's a workmen's club, not a camera club. The camera is a Chinon CE-4, which is a camera that offers aperture priority automatic exposure and also manual exposure. I think it's from the early 80s, CE4, certainly in the 80s at some time. Now Chinon wasn't seen as one of the top quality professional camera manufacturers. In fact, Dixon stores used Chinon as a sort of house brand at one time, and Chinon produced a lot of lenses in M42 mount and also K mount as a sort of secondary lens supplier. One thing I will say about Chinon, and it's got to be down to the designers, if you look at Chinon cameras, the print on them, the colours that they use, and the manufacturing, the design, everything looks to be quality, even if it isn't, say, Nikon, Canon or Minolta type quality. You look at it and you think, I've got a quality product in my hands. And I've always thought that, even down to the colour of the lens coatings seems to match the orange that they have on the print on the lens. And let's have a look at what this camera has. It came with the Auto Chinon 50mm f1.9 lens made in Japan. Goes from f1.9 to f16. The minimum focus distance is just under 1.5 meters. The shutter speeds go from 8 seconds to 1,000th of a second, plus you have, I think there's a B setting somewhere, yes. In fact, I thought it was 8 seconds. I think I better put my glasses on here. So it goes from 4 seconds to 1,000th of a second. And what I thought was 8 was actually B for bulb setting. And the built-in meter range goes from ISO 25 to ISO 3200, so that's quite a range on that. And you also have exposure compensation, plus or minus 3 stops, which is very good. On the bottom there's the connection for a motor drive and your battery, and it's SR44 batteries, 2 I think, or 3. And I took it out recently. I did an experiment on how distance from the camera in focusing affects your depth of field. But I also had a bit of a walkabout in Cramlington village that day, and I took some photos with it, which we'll be having a look at shortly. Inside the camera, it's a vertical travelling shutter curtain. The rest is, as you would expect, film goes in there, it's taken up by a take-up spool, and you've got your drive reel there. Even in operation it sounds like quality, isn't it? That's a proper sounding camera, that. I have to say, this camera is in excellent condition and I really enjoyed using it. We'll have a look at the photos and then we'll come back and talk about them. The photographs were taken on Ilford HP5 Plus, and it was developed in Ilfotec LC29, shot at box speed and developed at the normal 1+19 dilution times. The photos look a bit low contrast, and I think there's a good chance it's because the developers just begin to go off. It's just taken on a sort of dark wee colour, and I think probably need to start looking at another bottle of developer. The camera produces sharp images. I don't think the lack of contrast is down to the lens. I think it is the developer. And at box speed, HP5 I would say is a medium contrast film in my experience, so I think it's the developer needs replacing. So I'm really happy with this Chinon camera. It's nice to handle. It's got a bit of weight to it because it's a proper film camera. It's probably a lot of it's plastic, but with a sturdy metal chassis. And the lens mount, if I can get the lens off. The lens mount is metal, and it's a K-mount, Pentax K-mount bayonet. So there's a wide availability of lenses to go with it, and so at the moment I'm happy with Chinon products, and this was a good gift. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again soon.